So this is the garden at 7th and Granville. It is a temporary garden that holds space between two buildings, between a road and an alley. 100 garden plots sit here on an empty lot with empty walls. The garden is alive and ever changing. People come and plant seeds, sit, pull weeds, harvest fruit and vegetables. It is in constant motion, just like the world around us. I myself am drawn to the garden and beauty of plant life in the natural world. We are fortunate to live in a land that holds much beauty, from the mountains and oceans and shimmering lakes and sunsets to enjoy all year round. The garden is an oasis, a place of respite from the daily worries and work lives. So upon visiting this site for this project, I came across a garden between two empty walls, a perfect place for a mural. So how do I begin? I imagine to enhance the natural beauty of the garden with the bright and vivid colors of that which it produces. Greens, yellows, oranges, and reds and browns. But what about, then I think about bees. A garden needs bees to buzz around on invisible paths, collecting nectar and pollinating the flowers that will become fruits and vegetables. This is my idea. So I take pictures of the garden, map it out, do some research on bees, draw sketches of bees and flowers, plan a color scheme to bring the blank wall to life. Piecing it together takes time, investigation. So these are just some of my sketches, layouts. In the process, I had to decide what kind of style do I want, realistic, abstract, or minimal. I ended up using my own sketches and designs and kind of laid it out like a wallpaper. So visiting the garden again, I just went to look at the different shapes of the leaves, textures, colors, to inspire my color palette and design process. And I just kept letting that sit in my head, resonating, and yeah, just letting that vision of mine come to me in my head. And then more research on bees, anatomy, color, shapes, different ideas, honeycomb structures, some other mural projects that I found along the way with some graffiti on it. And then I began to lay out the process. I cut out the sketches in the planning of this space. I decided to go with a golden yellow wall like honey, but I wanted the bees to look raw, so I left them uncolored. I looked at it again and again on white paper, then on yellow. Then I figured out spacing. Does it look good? Something is missing. Honeycombs need to be in there. I wanted the honeycomb structure, the geometric shape, to contrast the round, natural shapes of the bees. Yeah, wasn't sure with the honeycombs if I wanted them to be full color, but then I decided not to, and just used the honeycombs as a structure to piece it all together. So these are the final images, and that would be the final image placed on